Hey all. Found this YouTube channel and you gotta look at it. It's it's kind of cool. It's called Parachute Wyman, like Bill Wyman instead of woman. Parachute Wyman. And he does a lot of these deconstruction videos of separating out the tracks and stuff. Really cool stuff, especially when you listen for guitar tracks. You can hear things really clearly. But anyway, he posted a Hand of Fate one. And you can hear Wayne's rhythm track, the standard tuning track. And when you hear it like that, isolated, you can really hear some clues to what he's doing. So let's go through a little bit of that, minus the soloing, which is just absolutely stunningly fantastic. And every bit as virtuosic, if that's a word, as Mick Taylor might have been, if he'd still been around. But he does, he's very sort of economical in his rhythm playing and lets Keith do a lot of the suspension stuff. And he sticks to some really tight fifth chords and stuff. So let's hear what he's doing. Keith starts with do 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 do, and then Wayne comes in on the second part. So he comes in on the A minor, and you can kind of hear that he's doing it down here because he gets to give it a little. It's A minor, sort of implied. But it's done as a, you can hear it's really a fifth. He doesn't do that. He is. Just in my opinion, that's what I hear Keith doing too. When he does that, well, he's tuned to up a G, but he does the same thing and doesn't play it as a full minor. He plays as a fifth. And Wayne's doing the same thing. So that A minor. So, which is G. He just gives it, just that barely suspends that C. He goes up to C. Really staccato. And then for the verse, it's just. So that little, he's doing a C5. You don't hear that B string. It's just. Some of them he does it. G at 2, then off to D at 2. The first thing that changes is there's should have known it was a so after C to G. The next thing that changes after a bunch of these, see, he doesn't do this every time through, but listen for yourself how often he does it. I don't think there's a rhyme or reason. I think he just throws them in there. But you can really hear when he does that A minor, or A5, he really does some, gives it a little vibrato on it. Save a life. That's B flat. That's F, which is your D, your John Lennon D, with the D string 4 frets up from the end. So it's, bring that up to F at the 5th fret. E5, C. it changes. Actually, that little solo part, it's just C to G. That one does sound like a minor. Just kind of vamping on stays on, well, G5 or G minor. Coming out of it, stays on that for that whole solo until it gets to, then you're back into that C5. So you go from that G5, G minor. That kind of stuff. Listen to that Parachute Wyman version, and you'll see what I mean. But it's a very minimalist kind of my favorite kind of rhythm part. Very minimalist, compact, tight, a compliment, and even there are times when it sounds like when he does. Sounds like when he does that real quick suspension. Mick does the same thing on his vocal, so I don't know if they did. Wayne did his rhythm part first, and then Mick did the final vocal after, and he kind of picked up some of what Wayne was doing on there and did it in the vocal too, which sounds fantastic. But anyway, give it a listen, and standard tuning to accompany the open G part. Good luck.